internet's been acting up today. I don't know why. So I was even saying, I was having a chat this morning about saying that OBS has been behaving very nicely recently, and now it fucks up. So okay, looks like we're back. Apologies about that.
My turn to aid you.
Okay. What actually is this place? I'm curious.
What is this place?
I'm assuming it's a
poorhouse?
soup
You
kitchen,
could
something
call
like that.
it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Why not?
Because they need help.
Yeah, he's just a nice person. That's fair. He's some
Need some
information.
information.
I like this guy.
Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thank you. All beggars will be here?
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Makes sense. It's always a good bet. Food is the
Thanks.
best.
We'll wait. Nice
One
of
of
you
the
to
best
let
things.
us.
It doesn't cost him anything. We're not gonna just hopefully we're not just gonna murder someone.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold, and we wouldn't want that, would we?
Yeah.
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Can you give me the letter?
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you,
Yeah.
you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Thank you very much. Letter revealing the 5th victim. So, didn't we already find this out?
Another name?
It's
truly?
Anna, right?
See for yourself.
Did we already figure that out?
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this.
Did they say that?
This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana.
No, did we already find this out?
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Complete the puzzle for you?
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Last victim's the Duchess. Yeah,
Duchess
did
was
we
to
already
be
say that?
Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it
Or
from
was
the
it just a
start.
theory? Because they said it.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions, ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Love to learn her moves.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge.
Poor Regis. I feel real bad
I
for
believe
him.
you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
Meet after the ceremony?
So, meet up once it's over? Assuming you'd rather not see Siana.
Yeah.
You assume correctly. I shall await you at Mère la Chaise Longue with a hot mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Yeah. Poor Regis. I feel real bad for him because... option to talk to Siana? Yes, I will. I don't think I'll need my armor now, so let's equip the clothing again. What happened to the rest of them? Oh, there it is. Can I get my gauntlets on? I'm assuming not. That's the case Anna Henrietta does nothing. Everything I was cold, showed up ice, she was tear from her breast. First you stab her neck quickly into effect. Okay, so actually was that sounds like mercy to me. She didn't want her sister to suffer, she just wanted her to die. So let's save. In case I get like ambushed and attempted to be mugged. Or something like that. You're still there, miss.
Time is no cock. It keeps going.
What the fuck?
Send a whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace.
Do I look like someone running riot? I need a map. Where's Siana? Or I'm gonna talk to Damon, but that's way further off at least. I'm not gonna accidentally bump into one. Ponce, Strumpet, and Strumpet.
Was it you?
Did you say Wolf? Was it you that bit the beast? Getting a little too meta now. Okay, let's go to the palace. It did say it was, yeah, it should be quicker to get to teleport there and then run the rest of the way. Oh, the time of day changed as well. Okay, so how do I get up to where Sienna is? Down here. assuming there's a way in. Oh, is it this? Yep, seems to be. God. I think we found it.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Why talk to her, plain and simple.
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission.
Yay!
Only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Okay. OBS was slightly twitching there. It had a red mark on it, but it seems to be okay.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Hey, Sienna.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Unless you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Not the other two. It's got to be the last one, right?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another
Hey!
mystery solved, and your sick curiosity sated.
Nailed it.
Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Wow. Ever thought of forgiving her?
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk had done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each
Yeah,
other
your
once.
siblings.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
She's gonna punch me?
if she loved me so, why did she wash her hands of me? Forget me, hmm?
Might ask her that.
Don't know. But you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint.
True.
Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Yeah, she's not killed you. She's protecting you from everyone, girl. Everyone wants you dead.
You meant what you said in the land of 1,000 fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't
If
you?
at all possible.
Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher. You'll give your medal to another, and that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
That was genuinely kind, I think, from her. She looks wistful. That's the only thing I can describe it. Okay. I think that was important. I don't know, though. But she didn't seem murdery. Ah.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Still looks so good.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
No, I think that's private. I don't think she's gonna kill her.
All right, we can start.
I don't think she's
Very
gonna
well.
try it.
But
Oh God,
you
is that
must
the other
behave.
ending?
Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the duchy's highest honor.
I just got sent a picture.
In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. Let's begin the ceremony.
Who's texting me? Ah, it's my dad. I just got sent. One second, I'm taking a pause on this particular Witcher stream because I'm needing to send happy messages to someone, a very good friend of mine. Yeah, Little Miss Reject. You know, she's down the comment. She's been on the stream a couple times. She just has done her graduation, so I'm just wishing her congratulations.
with me. The Duchess awaits.
Let's get into it. A few hours later. Well, it'll be a few minutes. I've been
In the
waiting a while.
guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
Who's that guy again?
Your grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
Stop looking yourself up, you're fine.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
Last action hero achievement.
May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair.
Thank you.
In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen
Wow.
barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table.
Thank you.
The gustatory
Time
experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Truly honored.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me?
So,
You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
oh fuck. That's quite the rings. I clicked on OBS because it pinged again and then it's into the wrong tabs on my thing. It's annoying. Please don't
The
have a
Witcher
knife
will
behind you.
take part in our talk.
Free to do as it.
I'm not a prisoner. Free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Horrible, but she had cause to feel pain.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child. Thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Yeah, do the first one. Actually, no, let's do that one.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me.
Yeah, I think Henrietta needs to hear this more than anything else.
She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
You were both kids.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish platters, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all
she's
the
a kid.
blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
He's a child. So my god, is he mauled?
It's unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner. Lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found.
Also true.
Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
He's just grabbing her. Tickled her. Aww. Aww, that's really sweet. Okay. That's it. Okay, someone just told me that's it. We're done.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Ah, this place is like a strong wine gum. Good in small sips.
Haha.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Are they really poisonous? In the dark?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped my mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Let's do it. I was curious as to why.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Okay. Oh, why is it optional? I thought I'd die, won't I? Is that it? No, that's Mandragora. This is Mandrake. There it is. It didn't look quite right. Oh god, those are disgusting looking. That's a horrifying looking mask. I look like I look like a murderous
moonlight
bumble.
makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Probably not. I mean, it's Geralt. Oh, buddy. Sweet. Okay, let's find some roots then. There's one. Cool, no dancers. I'm assuming it would, like, just kill me outright. If I decided not to wear this. Turn to Regis.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Okay. Weird. Oh, I don't have to fight Regis, do I?
Regis!
Let's save. I really don't want to fight Regis. He's not attempting to cover his tracks.
Damn it, where'd you go?
That's good. That might also mean that he wants me to follow him. Oh, please don't make me fight Regis.
Regis!
What the fuck?
You shall die for that!
Oh.
I did what I had to do!
What the fuck just happened?
Those Bruxay. They called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Poor dude. He's going to get kicked out of his home. He did something pretty bad in Vampire Society, though, so I kind of get it, but it feels bad still.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Yeah.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home.
Oh, yeah?
On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what
Surprise,
it
I'm
is?
assuming?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens.
Oh.
Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
I don't know. Don't know yet.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion.
He's got misses now.
I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all the
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
I have no idea.
Killed him.
Oh, okay.
Sure wasn't easy, though.
Well, you go.
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Ah.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore.
True.
This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting
It
point of
works.
view.
It'd sit a while longer.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer.
I was right.
So
Yeah.
we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
That was fucking good. So, I guess that I got the good ending? I guess? Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I think that was a pretty good ending, though. Nothing horrible happened. So, I'm going with that was the good ending. I don't know what the others were. But I'm assuming one was probably if I didn't talk it out with Sienna, because she was saying that she would probably kill her. So my thought is the tragic ending would have been Sienna kills the Duchess, and then the Duchess, I'm assuming the guards just shoot her or something, or like cut her head off, something like that. I imagine that's the other ending that people said was not a good or bad. Oh, that could just be the bad ending, to be honest. And I don't know what the other one was. Maybe the other ending is like the Dettlaff one. If the good ending is the sisters make up, the bad ending is the sisters both die, and I don't know what the other ending would be. The vampire ending? Don't know. But something with Dettlaff, I imagine. Because I imagine that there was a way to, like, talk it out with him. I just don't know how to do it. Let's skip.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Yeah? Be it ever so humble. Go home. Okay. So there's another quest. That's quite a ways away. Let's go, Roach. I think this might very well be the last journey, buddy. Whew. This was a fucking good game. I don't know what this last quest is gonna be, but I
Take it easy.
thoroughly have enjoyed The Witcher. So, yeah. I really enjoyed this game. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it to anyone who likes action games, adventure games, mystery games, fantasy games. Just play it. You will not regret your decision.
If you think killing the beast is...
I need good victuals. How much for your wounds?
A lot?
Okay. So. But yeah, highly recommend this game. For anyone who likes adventure-y games in any way, or fighty games, or just anything like this, get it. I really recommend it. I can't recommend it more. But yeah, this is the last Witcher stream I've done. Jeez, it feels weird. I've been doing this for so long. I started The Witcher... Was it a year ago?
Giddy up.
It might be around a year ago that I started this game. Played for like around 3 hours a week, and it's been about a year. That's... I know so much more about The Witcher now as well. It's really cool.
Vermentino this, Coronata that. Peace and love.
Okay, let's save up here. So we don't break anything. I think we did okay there. And it's wanting me to go home, so... Oh, hello.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is
What?
it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Okay. So someone broke in. So someone from the main story then. It's Siri? Or Triss or something like that? Dandelion, that'd be pretty. I can't imagine being Dandelion. I think the Duchess will kill him.
Triss?
Triss!
In the flesh.
I was right. Aww.
I thought you were in Kavir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint, catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
Why would I be upset?
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work. The law of surprise, surprise child. But I think I've changed my mind. It seems surprises can actually be pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love.
How are things in Kavir?
How are things in Kavir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters, tariffs, storage regulations, that sort of thing.
Missing the excitement?
You know the Aetheri saying, may you live
Live in
in
interesting times.
Well, I've already done that, and now I'm looking for a bit of quiet. The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't recognize them. No conspiracies, cabals, plotting. They just sit there and work for the good of the kingdom.
Oh.
Sometimes I think it's all too lovely to be true. That something's bound to happen. Another war, or some other horror. But for now, it's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
So, what do you think of my vineyard?
So, how do you like my vineyard?
I think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. House is big, but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Just finished some remodeling. Paid through the nose for it, but I think it was worth it. There are already some new saplings and flowers around the grounds, but I think it's still missing something. Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue in the center? One that's stately and nude.
Ugh, Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and I...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight. Listen to the music of the cicadas.
Are there cicadas?
Can't wait.
How the heck did you actually find me? I
How'd
mean,
you
she's a
find
sorceress,
me?
so...
Kavír's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt.
Hydromancy,
for example.
Oh yeah,
looked at where
that's
he
right.
is.
So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Zoltan moves in.
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging. In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly what.
Why not?
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
Okay, that's pretty good then.
This is your first time in Toussaint, right? Want me to show you around a bit?
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
She's a cat.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer has come to Kavir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth. Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
Wouldn't worry about that.
I'll come back later, I guess.
Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
Let's see what Regis has got me. Oh, that was just it. It was the quest. We should just see that Triss has come. Fair enough.
Oh, you gave those bomb diggers a good reason to diggle their bombs.
What the fuck did you just say?
Master Leopold.
Okay, so where actually is my room? Is this it? No, that's a living room. I don't know where my bedroom is. Okay. I'm guessing this is the guest room. Weird that there's a dress in here, but fair enough. Oh, this is my room. Letter from Regis. Let's read the letter first. It might say what it's in. Letter from Regis. Reading these words means I'm already far beyond the borders of Toussaint. Found my mutagenator, of course, made double instrument however you like. Perhaps something more fitted to your taste, better reflecting its function. No knowledge to some mutation more profound knowledge than mine. Work on the device in my spare time, but now it's finished. I'm convinced its inventor can be, and his invention used intended or used as apparatus. You're surely wondering what the function is meant to serve. The name indicates mutagenator generates mutagens, or operates by absorbing electromagnetic energy from bodies, in this case bodies of monsters evil to kill. Run off target critical amount. Stored energy from great mutagen, which I suspect will make great use for. So understand, amateur engineer, which is why you must forgive the lack of ability to direct this operation, whichever mutagen. Which is a result determined at random, meaning choice will decide if it's green, red, or blue. Chance, yet do you notice the colours tend to alternate by and large? For my gift useful. Dearly devoted friend, Emil Regis Rollick Tezes Godfrey. You might be wondering why I decided to toss mutagenator into your home instead of simply handing it in person. Well, you must. Now, I did out of modesty, believe it or not. Take care, Geralt. May the gift serve you well. Mutagenator. So what is this mutagenator thing? And how do we use it? Device for creating mutagens. Oh, it just charges, I guess, when I kill stuff. Okay. Huh. That's pretty badass. So, yeah, I guess that is it. Weirdly. I don't think I have any more quests other than just the extra bits and pieces. Yeah, main quest is not even there anymore. Jeez. Whew.
A good reason to diddle their bums. You've freed us of the Hansers. I thank you.
Let's go talk to Trish to see if she's got anything else to say. I've lost. I'm lost in my own home.
Ow!
And he threw a woman into a ditch. Ah, there she is.
Yes, Geralt?
Oh, that's all.
Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
Okay. I just want to talk to the Duchess and I think we'll end it. This is a really short stream, actually, but...
Move it!
Hey, it works. Yes, I know I have a garden.
Hey-ya!
You sure showed our lumpheads how to maintain order.
Okay, let's go there. Go to the Buckler Palette. I imagine they're both there. I just want to see what you can chat about afterwards, and that's about it. Because we've talked to Regis, we talked to, we've talked to Triss now that she showed up. Which is pretty neat. So I just have to talk to Henrietta and... Oh, there's Henrietta, hello.
Yes, Geralt?
Wanted to talk. That is, if it's no bother, your grace.
Why ever would it be? I'm listening. What is it?
Don't mean to pry, your grace, but curious how you met Dandelion.
Okay.
Mind telling me about it? So long as it's not a sensitive subject, that is.
Oh, ancient history. My father announced a grand tourney. Julian was invited. He was to compose a song about a valorous struggle in the arena. What he wrote was the most beautiful love ballad I had ever heard. Papa was furious. Refused to pay him.
Ballad. About you?
Not overtly. I was married to Raymond at the time, after all.
I get it.
Alright. Nightly tournament.
This tourney. Quite a dose of pomp and circumstance.
We cherish this tradition. My great-grandmama, Adela Marta, elevated it to its current status. For the longest time, she could not decide whom to wed. Meanwhile, her suitors, and there were swarms, often duelled one another. In their contests, Ademarta saw an altogether comfortable way of picking the prime apple from the bushel of potential husbands, determining who had what she valued most in men: strength, valor, and cunning. Thus, she commanded them to take part in tourneys, though in the end she chose none of them, and wed instead the youngest son of Nilfgaard's reigning emperor, whom she met on a journey south.
But Beauclair's inhabitants had begun to enjoy the night sparring.
Very much so. And not only they. The year after, knights from far and wide gathered to face one another for sport and glory. And so it has remained. Though the price has changed. The Duchess's hand and half the duchy are no longer in the offing. Still, Beauclair's tourneys are famed the world over. Of that we are rather proud.
That's pretty good. I'll see you later.
Thanks for sparing the time, Your Grace.
Duty calls.
You got it.
I understand. Understand and approve.
Thank you. Now we've got to find Sienna. So, I don't know where she is, actually. She'll be around, I'm sure. I just want to find her, and then I think we're good. Sorry, God. Let's get the shit out of him. I'll have a quick glance about. If I can't find it, I'll look it up. I'm sure the websites have a ton of stuff on everything. I want to see if she's going to stay in Tucson or if she's going to leave or what's going to happen. Okay, she's not here, so I'll look it up. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, apparently she just despawns, so... Ah, that sucks, but at least I didn't spend too long looking for it. But yeah, that is... it, I guess. Damn. Whew, that was a fucking good game, is all I can really say about it. So... yeah. That is The Witcher 3, everybody. Hope you guys have enjoyed, because I've damn enjoyed playing it. Yeah, it's been a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic game. So, yeah, that's all I got. I do have technically more time, but I'll say it out here. The game was fantastic. Highly recommend anyone get to buy Witcher 3, The Witcher 3 Game of the Year Edition. If you find it, it is 100% worth the full price. I got it on sale a while ago, but my god, is it worth the full price. This game has been fantastic, and I hope you guys have enjoyed me streaming it for you. I'll be back on Monday with some more Yakuza, and I'm gonna find myself another Thursday game. I'm looking at the Divinity games currently. There's a couple of them. Divinity Original Sin 1 and then 2 after that are my current thoughts for it. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening and a fantastic weekend, every one of you. Keep playing my games, keep being awesome. You guys are the best audience on Twitch. I shall see you guys around. Have a fantastic weekend, and I hope you've enjoyed the show. So, yeah, see you around. Good night.